Hey guys, how you doing? So today I'm going to be talking about my time in Malaysia, which I was very pleased with. Um, I'll get into it. So I was coming from, where? Bali in Indonesia? Oh, that's another good story. I'll talk about another time. But I think I got there pretty late at night, and I was trying to get in contact with this guy who I had contacted earlier on couchsurfing.com, which is a good website. You guys should check it out. It's like you can meet up with people in different areas and um, ask if you can stay with them. Sometimes people have room. But anyway, yeah, I met this guy and he was super, super nice and cool. He said I could come and sleep over at his house. Um, Yeah, I know it sounds so sketchy when I say it, but just look into it. And if you're alone and you're a girl, or I guess if you're alone by yourself, it's maybe don't want to do it, and maybe just don't do it if you don't feel comfortable. But it can be really beneficial too. So I don't know. Pray about it. I'll pray for you. And but I got there pretty late at night, and I didn't have much money because a whole nother thing. Uh, Earlier, and I didn't want to get more money out of my American bank account because I had previously been in China. Um, it's just something that I don't want to talk about right now. Maybe in another video. Sorry. Um, but okay, so I tried to convert what money I did have into the currency that they have there. I forgot what it's called. I think it's ringgit. And but the guy wouldn't take coins. I had like a bunch of coins. He wouldn't take coins, so I just had to change my dollars, my paper money. So I did that, and I think I just got like $12 or $10 or whatever the equivalent of ringgit. I don't know what it is. It wasn't very much money, bottom line. And so I thought I might just sleep over at the airport and just walk around and then leave when it was my flight the next day. And so I told the guy, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, and then because he said I should take the train to where he was, but the train it wasn't expensive, but like I said, I didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't want to pay for that. But he's like, just go on the bus, and I was like. I was just about to say that I'm not. I just decided not to go because I didn't want to spend my money, but I decided I would. So I went to go meet up with him and took the bus. I somehow miraculously got there. I didn't know where I was going or where the right stop was, and people. Not that they were mean. I think they're actually quite nice there, but you know, didn't really seem to go out of their way to. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Why should they? Um, so I find the right bus. I finally get there, and I just got off on I think the first stop, because I asked him if it was the first stop, and he said yeah, but he didn't indicate to me. There was only me and one other guy in the bus. He didn't tell me to get off there. But anyway, I got again. It's I'm talking like as if I expect these people to help me, but that they don't have to. Anyway, so I get to the guy's place, or I start walking, and I have to keep looking for this house, keep looking for the address. I can't see it. But I see the dental place that he told me was nearby, and then I see this guy. He's just like staring at me, just watching me walk. He's behind this fence. I'm like, hey, what's his name here? And then he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. Are you him? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Hey man, what's up? How are you doing? How's it going? And I went in and talked to him for a while, and he's a really cool guy. He sort of like had a unique way about him, and just something different about him. And then we started talking for a while, and Okay, the video's gonna cut off, so I'll start it again. Okay, so yeah, I started talking to the guy, and he was really cool. I think most of the Malaysian people are really cool. They have an interesting culture. I liked it. I didn't get to stay. I only got to stay for that one day. I wish I would have stayed longer, but nonetheless, um, yeah, he was a really cool guy. We started talking about just all this crazy stuff, but he was so sneaky. He would like, really guilt trip you, like make you feel really bad about something. Then he'd be like, "Nah, I'm just kidding." And when you're a guest at somebody's house, you want to be like super nice. So he would like take your words and switch them around, and then turn them back and make it seem like it was a negative thing. You'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." You'd be like, "Nah, I'm just messing with you." It was really funny. I thought it was really, that was sort of thing that I would do to people. So I thought it was great. I thought he was really funny, and he was really nice. And I just asked him if he had any food because I was so hungry, and he just gave me this look like. And then he went downstairs and brought me like a bunch of cake and stuff. He was really nice. He told me, he's like, "There's a restaurant over there." I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to go anywhere. I just didn't want to spend money. But I was a super cheapskate then. It was awful, awful, awful. I think you guys will see that through my different videos, how much of a cheapskate I was. Not anymore though. Hallelujah. Freedom. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, then we start talking about girls and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, my old girlfriend left me for a white guy, and they're married now." And he just gave me like this really intense stare, and then there was like a silence for like 5-10 seconds. I'm like, "I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry." It's like, it's alright. It was just like really intense, but he was like joking around with me. But I mean, when somebody says that, I don't know. I felt really bad for him, but yeah, it was just interesting. And then also he was Muslim, and I'm Christian, and we talked about a number of things, and I asked him why he believes in Islam, and he asked me why I believe in Christianity, and I said because there's prophetical things that have been true, and there isn't any error in the Bible. And he said, well, the same thing with Islam. And then he showed me a bunch of passages, and it seemed to be right. I was trying to negate what it said because I didn't want it to be right. I'll admit that, but a lot of it seemed like legitimate prophecies. So I had to. I think that was really good because it caused me to look deeper into Christianity and look at Islam and other stuff. I think it's always good to question things. I'm still a super strong Christian. I believe Christianity is the one true religion. But I love everyone. And if you guys have some other great points to bring up, please let me know in the comments. I always want to learn more. And I'll probably make a video on religious stuff another day. We'll see. But anyway, I love you guys. I love everyone. Try to live as Jesus lived. But yeah, so he was really cool. And then the next day when I was gonna leave, he gave me this code for Uber so I could get a free ride, and I think it gave him a free ride. And then he's like, "Give me your phone." He took my phone, and then he like input everything, and then he's like, "Oh, your driver's here," and we walked out, and we walked over to this car, and he opened the car, and he's like, "All right, let's go." So he like put in he was an Uber driver, so he like put in his own information so that he could hook up my free code with him so that he could get the money for that, which is, that's fine with me. But yeah, it was really cool. And then we went to like this market thing and we got some food. Really good food. Fantastic Malaysian food. Love it. And he bought it for me because I didn't really want to spend money. Again, super nice guy. Very, very blessed. And I really want to hit him up again. Plan to go back. Hopefully I'll come to America sometime. There was a bunch of other stuff he would joke about too. Like, I asked him if he knew a couple different states like Maryland and Florida and stuff. And he's like, what do you think, I'm an idiot? And when you go to other countries, you don't know how much people know about America. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm really sorry. He's like, he was just giving me like the dirtiest look. I know you guys, it sounds like he was actually mad at me, but he wasn't. He was joking around. But he was just a really funny, cool guy. I really miss him. I'll see him again though someday. Hallelujah. Also, he showed me a bunch of cool stuff about Malaysian culture and people and just Malaysia itself. It was a really great guy. Anyway, end of this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. God bless. I'll pray for you. Love you.